Hello everybody and welcome back to the Lights Out F1 YouTube channel and the second episode in the Andrew's Tech Analysis series, and today I will be talking about porpoising. But before I begin, please make sure to like and subscribe the video and help this channel to grow. Now, porpoising is an effect that the modern 2022 F1 cars are currently experiencing, which is a bouncing phenomenon that the car has to face. It's very violent usually, and it only happens at high speeds, which in the case of an F1 car is along the straights. So the porpoising happens because these new cars have a larger downforce which is generated from the underbody, and also they have stiffer suspensions, which results in a violent sucking down of either a small part of the car or even the whole car in some teams' cases, or in Mercedes' case results in the whole car literally jumping up and down. This jumping up and down continues until the end of the straight when the car slows down. The reason why many teams are trying to avoid this is that it could cause damage to the floor of the car, which in this season is generating most of the downforce, so you really don't want that to happen, and also because it could affect the straight line speed of these cars. So, why does the porpoising happen? Now, an F1 car the new modern F1 cars are generating the downforce through ground effect, which basically means that in some of the cars, or most of the cars, the air is travelling underneath the car to suck it down. Now, what's happening is as the car gets sucked down, it gets sucked down closer to the circuit. But when it's sucked down, there's less space for the air to flow through, meaning that it loses its downforce and the car bounces back up again and then regains its downforce. And this cycle continues and continues, making the car bounce up and down as it goes. This is quite a big deal for the teams, as it could really affect their race and qualifying and prevent them from doing well in the season like their car otherwise should be doing. Because of this, they're trying desperately hard to find some solutions of it. Now, I've worked out a few solutions, however all of my solutions won't be good in the long term or for the actual car, because despite the fact it will stop the car from porpoising, it will make the car a lot slower during corners. So I'm going to leave finding a solution to the teams. But whilst you are here, I will probably tell you that a simple way to solve it will just be to increase the ride height, which would stop the porpoising. However, what it would do is it would mean the car would have a lot less downforce going through corners, which would slow the lap down even more. Or you could strengthen the suspension, which would do basically the same thing as increasing the ride height. So all in all, the teams need to find some clever way of preventing the porpoising. Thank you so much for listening to this video and learning about porpoising. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, why not give the video a like and subscribe? We would be so thankful, and you get to see much more videos like this. We now have our weekly podcast. Frankie's starting a new series called F1 Time Machine, and you have my tech analysis every single week. Thank you so much, and goodbye.